All right, you beautiful people. Got to talk about the cost of being a visionary because this is real. And if you're not aware of this, you're going to suffer unnecessarily. The cost of being a visionary is that people will not understand you, is that you will see things that other people cannot see yet. You will have dreams and inspirations, and you will be working on and creating things that will not make sense to a lot of people around you. So if you are a leader, if you are someone who goes first, if you are connected to the more beautiful world that our hearts know is possible, if you are here to create a different kind of humanity, if you are operating from a very different paradigm than most other people around you, to some degree you're going to be alone in this. Now, of course, we can surround ourselves more and more by people who get us, but this is still a thing that most people will just not understand you. And that by itself is not an issue, really. But it ties in very quickly and easily with patterns of people pleasing, with approval seeking, with wanting to be understood, and wanting to be celebrated, and wanting to be seen. And so on a side note, this is where having the right mentorship makes a huge difference. Today and yesterday, I thought about one of my first mentors who, shout out, Aaliyah Washington. I'm going to send her a message today because she saw something in me that I had a felt sense of. No one else had reflected it back to me, and because she saw it in me, it helped me embody it faster. That's just a side note. So understanding that the people around you most likely will not understand you until the thing that you've seen has become reality, and then they're going to celebrate you. But until then, there's a skill that you need to develop and embody, which is a deep inner sense of authority. Like, for example, I remember when I quit my studies in psychology 10 years ago, and I didn't know what I was going to do next. My family was like, okay, like, what's your plan here? And it took a lot of inner clarity and courage to be like, I don't know exactly what my plan is, but I'm following something that feels true and meaningful to me. And especially as an entrepreneur, you're going to encounter that again and again because you create things that have not yet existed before. And so you got to be able to stay connected and trust that inner knowing even when other people don't reflect it back to you. Because honestly, only people who have done this themselves can reflect it back to you. Only people who have created something that they were doubted in and that other people couldn't see, only those people can really see you, can understand you, because they've been through the same thing. And so what we need to practice and develop there is to not need the outer world to reflect back to us that what we're onto is worthy of our time. That we don't need that to trust ourselves. That I can follow my inner knowing even if no one else believes in me, even if the results are not there yet. And that's what visionary leaders, what makes them so magnetic, is that they fucking believe in something. And so some people will just call you crazy, and others will feel really drawn to you. Because every human being wants to believe in their dream and wants to follow what feels true to them. But most don't yet have the courage to do so. Most people are stuck in needing the approval from the outside world to be able to follow what feels true to them. So this is the cost of being a visionary. You have to go beyond that. You have to let go of that. You have to trust yourself deeply enough before the outer world confirms to you that you're on the right track. And because I know that this is such a key on living the life that you came here for, on building the things that you really want to be building, on having the results that you really want to have. This is the skill. And so next week, Thursday, I'm going to guide through a live experience called Death of the People Pleaser, where we're going to shed the skin off this part of us or this place in us that needs this external approval to feel good about ourselves. And if you're in my world, you've probably done a lot of inner work already. So you're not new to this. You can think about this as like an initiation. We're going to step through a portal, and that people pleaser is going to die. I wouldn't be able to be where I am. I wouldn't have been able to create the life that I've created with this part still active. And when I say that this part dies, this is coming from love. This is not coming from there's something wrong, this is bad, this shouldn't exist. It's coming from the place of, if I want to create what I'm here to create, it has to go. And I can honor that it was there for a reason, and I can still let it die. So that speaks to you. Death of the People Pleaser, live experience next week, Thursday. It costs freaking 17 euros early bird. Like, how crazy is that? It's going to be much more valuable than that, but I want it to be accessible. So that speaks to you. You can drop the word death below. I'm going to send you the link. You have until Saturday, so a couple more days to join the early bird. We already have, I think, 5 people registered. There's a lot more coming, so come join us. Drop the word death below or send me a message. I'll send you the link. And with that, thank you for who you are. I see you, and I'll talk to you soon.